Today's adventure takes me to the secret Slick Rock Trail to view Cathedral Rock. It's a location I've wanted to go because there's always an iconic photo of the Cathedral Rock reflecting in the pond in the pool below. And I wanted to see if I could find it, and I thought I'd stay till sunset and try to duplicate photos I've seen with the sunset behind the rock and reflecting in the water. I'm hiking solo, and I've dedicated this hike to Kelly, my typical partner who followed these lizards into the hospital. And he's been there a week. I'll let him explain what's going on. Okay, I'm here with Kelly Paul.
Present.
As you can see,
Somewhat incapacitated.
he's been in the hospital now for 1 week.
8 days.
8 days. Kelly, what are you doing here?
Right now, they're gonna check my liver enzymes because they're going south again.
Not good.
I've been up and down all around this town, but so tomorrow a whole bunch of looks and pokes and prods and hopefully some new views, and we figure something out.
So, your wife's been here with you every day, all day long. What do you have to say to your wife?
I love her to death. Darn it! Don't make me say these things.
She's done a good job for you.
She's doing a great job, and yeah, she had to miss some because of work, but the one thing it does give everybody, and we all say it, but it makes you happy for the little things. You and the Goss brothers who play pickleball, all my other pickleball playing friends, all my reptile friends of friends, just makes you happy that when you're done, you're gonna have some friends to go play with.
Yeah, you got a bunch of reptile friends out there rooting you on.
Yeah.
Everyone's following your story, hopefully.
Yep, here it is.
Figuring out when you're going to be out of this place.
Yeah, boy, I can't wait to get a haircut. And my first official meal will be chicken tikka masala.
Whatever that is.
Good
You
stuff.
can see he's getting a little bit of growth on his face there.
Yeah.
Well, I'm out on this video. Rachel and the medical staff have been taking pretty good care of Kelly, and somehow he even managed to get a lizard in his room. Well, he undergoes surgery today. I decided that I'd go take a hike. So off I head to Sedona. Well, I came on my own out to Sedona. Just spectacular everywhere you look. Don't know where the trail's going, but I'll follow it. It was just over a week ago that I had a call from Rachel, and she explained the story of how Kelly wasn't feeling well and actually passed out and hit his head against the cabinet and was rushed to the hospital in an ambulance. And while they thought that possibly he'd had a heart attack, it turned out to be issues with his pancreas, liver, and gallbladder. And today he underwent surgery that hopefully will get him back on track. The hospital only allows one other visitor besides his wife each day, and typically that will be his daughter Shelby or his son. I was fortunate that I was able to go and visit him on a couple occasions. I told him he's gone to pretty extreme measures just to get out of a few little hikes, but I know he'd much rather be here than in the hospital. So hopefully he'll be on the next one. I found this location on Slick Rock where you can see the reflection, but due to the wind and the ripples, couldn't get much of a reflection for very far. So I thought maybe I'll have to come back when there's more rain and more water up there. There's still a few little puddles up there, and I tried each one to get that shot that I wanted. But the wind was blowing hard, and you can see actually the ripples in the water, which impacted the reflection of the rock. You're probably already getting tired of seeing Cathedral Rock, but I hiked on farther, got some different angles, different views of it. But this whole video is that same rock. Occasionally I take some pictures of some of the other desert around us. And I hiked along the ridge trail. You can see down, I believe that's a state park. You can get to it from there as well. But it's still a scenic location. And even though I haven't got that picture I really wanted, it's a place that I'll return to. I still had some time before sundown, so I actually took a little drive around the loop road. Didn't see any other places that I really wanted to stop. But then I came back to this trail, and when I came back in the evening, just before dusk, there wasn't as much wind, and as you can see there, this is a picture on my return. You can actually see the reflection in the water because I don't have all those ripples going. You can't see the mountain quite as good, but I was hopeful that those clouds would turn into a beautiful sunset and I'd get that photo that I wanted, with Cathedral Rock showing its reflection in the pond and the sunset behind. I might also mention one of the cool things about this trail was that there was actually space in the parking lot. You may have seen that Sedona is going to implement a shuttle for many of their trail locations. As I sit up on Slick Rock, looking at the reflection of Cathedral Rock, I reflect back on my own life. The solitude of being out in nature and just sitting there as I wait for the sunset gives you a chance to think about a lot of things over the course of the week. Just remember, worrying does not take away tomorrow's troubles. It only takes away today's peace. You heard Kelly get a little philosophical as he talked from his hospital bed about enjoying the small things. Well, I recall a movie where they said all those small things add up to big things. And it's true. If you can't enjoy the small things, you'll never appreciate the big things. Now I'm getting a little philosophical. But slow down a little bit this holiday season. Take some time to smell the flowers. Remember what they say, if you don't take time for your wellness, you'll be forced to take time for your sickness. Well, you've probably had enough ramblings from the old guy and seen more pictures of Cathedral Rock than you care to. But I guess I'll just take this chance to wish everyone a happy holidays, Merry Christmas, as who knows if I'll get in a hike before Christmas. And hopefully Kelly's on the next one, so take care.